from the off-grid tiny house here. Got a little candle going. Got the heat on. Got both heat sources on. And man, oh man, it is getting comfortable in here. Let's see what we're at. We're up to 63. 63.4 Fahrenheit inside, or 37 Fahrenheit outside, or 17.4 Celsius in, 2.8 Celsius out. So I'm gonna probably bring it right up to 75 in here, and then I'm gonna let this baby cycle, and that'll be nice for tonight. Things are looking sweet. This is definitely what I needed after busting butt with work. I needed to get away to the tiny house, and I needed to relax. I have my radio going in the background. I turned the volume down, but it's on a Christmas station, so it's playing all kinds of old classic Christmas songs. It's just setting the mood just perfectly for a nice relaxing night here. I have not eaten yet. I will do that later. I'm actually going to go out to a restaurant and treat myself later tonight, and but I will be coming back here obviously to stay over. It'll be nice. I'm gonna enjoy it, because this is about the first day off that I got in a long time. I just got paid as well. I'll give you an update on that. I had 87 hours banked in a 30-day period, and that's pretty good. We've been doing that the last 2 months, easy. We're getting a little tiny reprieve before Christmas, but next week the madness continues, and I'm sure it's going to continue all the way up till Christmas, and then hopefully we get a nice drop off. I needed this day to myself, basically, just to get away from everybody, my parents, everybody, and just enjoy myself here at the off-grid tiny house. I have yet to switch on any power, because I'm letting the battery, the lithium ion battery, guys, lithium iron phosphate battery, I'm letting it soak up as much sunlight as we can, even though that's pretty much impossible. We're getting, it gets fairly dark fairly soon. It's been like this all day, by the way. Overcast, rainy all morning. It was fun working this morning, and that, not really. Whoa, zooming out. And not fun at all. Just a damp, dreary day. We did all what we could this morning. Got caught up with that. Then I had to get dressed up, as you can see, and we went over and met my well, it's my friend and my dad's friend. He's in hospice, so not a good thing. He's doing well today. He's weak though. He's still sharp, mind sharp and everything. He knew everybody was, and that was good. He didn't eat for 4 days, so today he was eating when we got there, which is good. He had his energy, he was talking, everything like that. His wife is a nurse forever. She refused. I offered a million times to give him cannabis oil, Rick Simpson oil. She refuses. Now he's in hospice. I can't hold a gun to people's head and tell them, hey, if you take this, you'll get better. But a lot of people don't listen. In my opinion, I don't know if it's just the way I am or I'm cursed or something, but normally when I talk to people, it's like talking to a wall. I'm talking, maybe they're listening, I don't know, but it drives me absolutely insane sometimes. Well, most of the time. But anyway, yeah. It's too bad. He's a really good guy. We've known him for a lot of years. I don't know what's going to happen. We haven't heard what the issue is. They don't know. But when you're in hospice, guys, that's serious. But the hospice residence is outstanding. Out freaking standing quality of everything. So we had a nice visit. We're gonna go see him more frequently when we can. And also an update on my cousin. If you guys haven't heard, if you haven't been following my Facebook or my YouTube community page, my cousin Mark, I gotta sit down for this one. I gotta tell you what's going on with my cousin Mark. So, my cousin Mark, guys, it's not good. He's a year younger than me. He's 34. It's tough. He's like twice the size of me, maybe double the size of me. I don't know. I'm working on that to bring that right down. From what I was told, he was sick for about a week, and he lives with his mom and takes care of her. Does a great job at that. And so what happened was, basically, he collapsed a few times, and my aunt, his mom, called up to our house, and I was already, me and my dad already left for work. Like 15 minutes after we left, my mom was home, got the phone call from my aunt, and my aunt was looking for me to help pick up Mark off the floor. And my mom is like, red flags, what are you doing? Call an ambulance. Why are you calling us to help pick him up? Now, obviously, I would have raced over if I wasn't so busy with work. That's not even a question. But my mom went over there, thank God, and my cousin was all yellow. His eyes were yellow, his skin was yellow. He was weaker than a newborn kitten, and he was on the floor in his bedroom, collapsed out of bed. Okay? Now, apparently, before this, my aunt, his mom, was trying to get him to go into the doctor. And I guess he kept refusing. Not good. I don't know what that's about. I'm not a fan of doctors. Well, I'm a fan of doctors because they do awesome work. Life-saving work. But I'm just not, I don't know. I'm just programmed to dislike going in to the doctor. Though I do go and hate it. But it's not that bad, actually. But so he refused to go. He let whatever happened go. He had some type of sores on his legs. I don't know the entire story. Hopefully I'm telling it properly. Anyway, the ambulance arrives, and their house was a wreck. And the ambulance, EMS, had to call the fire department because they could not lift him. He had to be, the fire department came and had to lift him, and it took 6 guys to lift him onto a stretcher and out of the house. Unbelievable. So this is bad, guys. This is bad. Let me grab my phone for a second. See what the heck that was. Sorry about that. So anyway, I'm gonna turn that down because that's gonna be annoying on the video. But anyway, so he was, well, he's in serious shape. They got him to the hospital. From what they told us, he went right into the ICU. He was the most critical patient at our hospital in town. Then, after a night, like that night when we got done with work, I had to change and get up there and visit him, right? Obviously. He was confused. They had him strapped to the hospital bed. They had 2 ports on his arms for quick access, I guess. Well, one was given a medication IV drip, continuous. The other one was they put in as a quick access because they were afraid of how critical he was. And now I don't know if he knew us, but I was, like, all the family came up. Except my dad. My dad could not come up, and the reason is his low blood count is still low. It's going to take a year for him to recover from all that chemo crap that he went through. But he's doing really well. Really well. He's feeling really well. So grateful for that. But back to my cousin Mark. I had to, he was confused. He didn't know where he was. They told him not to talk because he was struggling breathing, and he had the air mask on and everything like that. And he was burning up. They gave a, cold rag on the forehead. And it was tough seeing him. And I talked to him a little bit. I said, Mark, I didn't say who I was or anything like that, but I just said, Mark, just do what the nurse, because the nurse was coming in constantly, a couple of them. And basically, I was just walking him through. I said, Mark, just keep doing your breathing and just keep doing that. That's all they want you to do. Nice calming breaths, basically, as much as the best he could. And so I think it was 2 days after that they transferred him to the high-end hospital here in Canada. And that's where my brother lives, actually. And so what happened was, I was in contact with my brother, obviously, and then he went over the next day when my cousin was admitted down there. From what he said and what my aunts, both my aunts went down. His mom could not. She is on oxygen and she can hardly get around. So between all the work, insane amount of hours I've been doing working, I had to go over and help her out, obviously, right? So I look good now because I had a haircut and a shave and all that. But I tell you what, guys, I was looking like a bum stumpy, running around, working my butt off, and then helping out the family do whatever they needed to get done so they wouldn't panic. So I was doing, I had to go and do the chores over there and whatever, but that's fine. And my mom did as well. She did a bunch of cleaning and helping her out and whatever paperwork. And then my other aunts came as well and did that, tried to do that with her. So you can imagine the nonsense going on. And hey guys, it is, let me tell you the date, December the 14th. So this is all, we're coming up to Christmas and all this is going on. It's insanity, right? So they got him, like I said, my brother saw him. He said yeah, because I told my brother the truth. I said it's not looking good. It's not looking good at all. But I sent the Facebook request out to everybody and to YouTube for prayers. I think your guys' prayers have are being answered, and I thank you very much for all that good vibes and prayers sent. And please continue, because it's not over yet. Now, what the doctors told us down there, they said he is the most critical patient in the entire hospital. He had an exclusive room, an exclusive nurse 24/7. Okay? And they got the best doctors down there. Not to throw any other doctors down under the bus or anything, but these are young, like the university's connected to it. It's like they go from the university to right into practice. It's a really good system they have. Okay, and awesome praise for all the doctors and nurses and staff that are taking care of everybody out there. But so yeah, this was insanity. So I just learned the other day that they had, well, before that, they had a breathing tube down. They had to put a breathing tube down because and they had to sedate him. Okay, so things were serious. So fast forward to today, what I heard yesterday, okay, he has no more breathing tube. He has the little, he has the little nose plugs that shoot air into you through the nose. It's not like the full mask, but just little nose plug things, like the tubes. And he's sitting up on his own. He had to be helped fed, okay, and by my aunts, that they're busting their butt doing their work down there. Big thanks to them as well, because they're taking their, it's family, but they're doing a lot. And so, okay. So he was able to talk to his mom over the phone a few times. So that kind of helped calm everything down. She updated him that we were taking care of her and things down here while he recovers down there. Now, the thing in Canada, guys, we have what you would call a socialist healthcare system or a national healthcare system. So when something happens, we don't pay money to get medical treatment. It is covered under our high taxes that we pay here in Canada, which I don't mind. That's fine. Now, these guys did an excellent job, but the problem was my cousin, I guess, is kind of lackluster on paperwork and stuff. So his health card was expired. It was a year expired out. I think because of how critical he was, they overlooked that and processed it anyway. And and my aunt, like I said, is getting all that paperwork sorted to get him an updated card. But, this is all insanity going on as we go. Let me check the phone here. Yeah, we're fine. I'm expecting my dad to call anytime because they want to check in on me. But, like I said, so he's doing better. Prayers are still needed, guys, and I appreciate everybody who went out and posted a reply sending prayers. And maybe some people sent prayers and didn't post a reply, and that's excellent as well. But it all helped. He's pulling through. He's young. He's 34, so I would assume he's fighting back. Now, right now, currently, like I said, he was sitting on his. He can do a little bit of movement and sit up on his own and stuff like that. And go to the washroom on his own, okay? But he still has a high fever. His spleen and his liver are enlarged. I don't know if that is the same thing as inflamed or I don't know. I'm not a doctor or a medical person, but His skin is no longer yellow. His eyes are a bit still, I think, and they're still giving him heavy medication, so he's still kind of got a little bit of a in and out confusion. But things are looking good, and I hope things continue to look good, and I hope he didn't have any damage done permanently, especially coming up here on the Christmas season, guys. This is, this is not the time to have anything bad happen to anybody. Absolutely not. This is celebrate with family, and and be grateful for all that. So, yeah. So it's tough. It's a tough time. Now, another thing I want to mention. Tomorrow, today's Saturday. Tomorrow, the gentleman that I told you and some other family are coming up from the U.S. They're actually already here, and it's the guy that I was helping fight his cancer. He was stage 4 terminal, and I gave him that cannabis oil kit. And guys, he literally went to Costa Rica with his family and was able to keep up pretty much. And he was almost on the way out, okay? So, the Rick Simpson oil is a miracle. YouTube censors and demonetizes my videos on Rick Simpson oil. That is, they do not block or remove them, so they are on and available for anybody out there who wants to try it. And I highly, 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 highly suggest, if anything you get from my channel, it would be that. Okay, the medicine works. I've explained it ad nauseum how it works and the dosage and whatever. And how to make it step by step. By now, my second video will be up of how to make a small batch and new, better methods of doing that. And I'll be making more videos, even though they make me zero money. I want to spread the word how to help people for free. Like, I'm not making any money. I'm not charging for anything. This is all to help people and get over their health issues like cancer and anything else, really. Other than, it does everything but broken bones, guys. I gave it to my brother when he was in a car accident for his concussion. I believe it helped him recover very quickly. He thinks that as well. So he would know more than I would because I didn't go through it, right? So I will get some updates and a nice visit with him for the holidays tomorrow, sometime tomorrow. And then after that, I'm back to slave shop work. So yeah. So very thankful this Christmas that the majority of my family and friends are healthy, happy, and safe. Hopefully my cousin gets maybe possibly back home. But like I said, guys, I forgot to mention about my cousin. They do not know what's going on, other than they're trying to treat what's going on. They don't know what caused it. They thought it was called, they originally told us it was Evans syndrome, EVANS syndrome. Some type of autoimmune blood thing that his dad had, so it's hereditary. But they don't know because it didn't kick in until recently, or they don't even know what it is. They don't know what's actually going on from what last I heard, okay guys? So I don't want to speculate. I just want more of your prayers and good thoughts and good vibes sent here. That'd be wonderful. I pray every night for everybody. And that's all you can do. I cannot do anything else. I cannot sneak cannabis oil in to a hospital and give it to somebody who's being treated. I think that's against the law anyway. And I'm not even going to go there. So that's not happening. So anyway, yeah. I hope everybody has an awesome Christmas and holidays. I hope everybody's safe, happy, and thankful. And it's really not about, as I got older, it's not about the presents and the gifts. It's who you're spending the time with is most important. And that's it. So, that's it for now, guys.